So I'm gonna need y'all to ignore the way I look, y'all, because I am looking busted because I was just way too tired to put on makeup, y'all. I literally just put a little bit of brow pencil right here in the front of my brow where it's like super bald, you know what I'm saying? And then I literally have on my La Roche-Posay skin tint right now, the La Roche-Posay SPF skin tint, and that's literally it, y'all. I was like, I don't even feel like filming if I'm keeping it real with you guys, but I'm like, oh my gosh, the show must go on. Y'all know that I'm sticking with my daily uploads, which I am like so determined to make it through this entire year of doing 365 uploads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally trying my hardest, and I'm like, I gotta keep it real with you guys, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm filming right now the day after Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh my God, y'all, I don't feel like doing it today. I really don't. Honestly, I was thinking about just canceling, and I was like, no, girl, pull it together, just do it. Y'all, you know what's so crazy is when I was younger, my nana would always tell me, she'd be like, wait until you're 30, you're gonna get hangovers, because I would always be like, I never got a hangover. Like, I've literally, y'all, I woke up like in an alley in the middle of a night, okay? Like, that was a wild night, okay? I was young, okay? And I'm like, I still woke up the next day just fine. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't really get hangovers. However, today, I was like, oh my gosh, why is my back hurting? I'm so tired. My eyes are so heavy. I'm like, oh my God, is this like what a hangover is, y'all? Because damn, this sucks. Like, I'm over here, like, I was dreading getting out of bed, if I'm keeping it so real with you guys. I had to run to Target to do a little bit of Black Friday shopping because they had like really good deals on their like beauty gift sets. And I was like, oh, I can't miss this. And I was even dying then, y'all. So anyways, the show must go on, y'all. Don't even get me started. I'm gonna start rambling, okay? Because whenever I go on a trip, like, I feel so bad for all of my friends, y'all. They're probably like, girl, shut up. Whenever I go on a trip, or ever, if like, say for example, you know, we even go on like an overnight, or even if I stay at a friend's house or something like that, like the next day that I wake up after drinking, like, I'm just so delusional and I just don't shut up. Like, I ramble more than usual. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with my brain. So let me not do that today, although I'm already starting. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about James Charles because this guy on TikTok is calling him out for doing this angel tree situation, which if you guys don't know what the angel tree is, basically what it is a Christmas tree at Walmart, let's just say, and kids get to write down their wish list and you get to go pick one and you get to shop for whatever they want. And actually you could bring things from home as well too if you wanted to fulfill their wishes, you know, which I think it's a super cute idea and I really do love it. You know what's so crazy? I really wanted to talk about this topic because if you guys don't recall, we've talked about several different times here up on my channel that I feel like I don't really care if people are doing things to be performative or if they are you know, doing things just for the views or whatever, because at the end of the day, if you're doing a good deed, like, you're still doing a good deed. And yes, you may say it's a little bit shady for somebody to do this just for content or just to do it for the views or just to do it, you know, to be performative, or in this case, James Charles promoting his brand. Like, y'all, I gotta keep it with you guys. That way you guys know where I stand even moving forward within this. I'm like, if somebody's doing a good deed, they're doing a good deed, okay? Like, I hate that people try to tear down other people and just be like, this is performative, or you're promoting this, or you're just doing this for views. And I'm like, I am so sorry. At the end of the day, y'all, if like it takes a challenge like this to do good deeds and people are doing it for the views, what's the problem with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could care less. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just have this mindset of like, y'all, if somebody was doing something nice for me and they were filming it, like, I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh my gosh, you're doing something nice for me. And hey, if you have to get views out of it, or say for example, like, you know, these TikTokers doing these types of trends, if they have to, you know, make a TikTok to be able to make the money or even have a tax write-off for it, I'm like, okay, like, I'm all for it. You know, it's all in the name of the game. And I don't know, y'all, if I'm keeping it so real with you guys, I just feel like so many people within society are so damn bitter that they just want to like bitch and complain about everything. And I'm like, somebody is doing a good deed. Like, who cares if it's filmed? Who cares if it's like promoting a product in the meantime? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a good deed. Do you know what I mean? Y'all know I always bring up the situation because when we talked about Mr. Beast and he was getting called out for, you know, curing like 100 people's blindness or something like that, everyone was like, oh, you're just doing this for the views and this is so wrong. You're exploiting them. And I'm like, y'all, they're literally having their blindness cured by what he's doing. So I gotta keep it real with you guys. Things like that, like, I just can't get behind. I'm never going to be a hater and be like, oh, this is crazy, you shouldn't be doing this just for the views and blah blah blah, because I'm like, at the end of the day, you're doing something good. You know what's so crazy is, actually, I'm so mad that I didn't screenshot this comment, because I was like scrolling through TikTok earlier and I was like reading the comments while watching this James Charles situation, and somebody had commented and I was like, oh, I love the way they worded it, and I can't remember the way they worded it, but they said something along the lines of, if this is what it takes to get people to do good deeds, then I'm all for this type of challenge. And I'm like, absolutely. Like, at the end of the day, they are doing good for the kids. Like, these kids who, you know, say for example, if they're broke, if their families are broke, if they don't have any type of resources or funds to, you know, have a Christmas, and now people are being able to go out there, go to these, you know, oh my gosh, I literally just forgot the name. I was gonna say Make-A-Wish tree. Oh my gosh, the damn tree at Walmart. I love Angel tree. Jesus Christ, y'all. I literally cannot today. Okay. It's gonna be a roller coaster today, y'all. And I'm filming another video after this, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a mess. But anyways, I just feel like at the end of the day, if it takes, these challenges to do something good, then, so be it. Like, it is what it is. And I just feel like, hey, at least a good deed is being done. Do you know what I mean? And low key, I'm seeing a lot of people out there like do this challenge, and I think that it's super cute. And I really do like it because now they're providing for these kids out there and, making sure that they have a really good holiday, because let's go and keep it real, y'all. Some of us, can't afford like a good holiday for, especially like, y'all, I couldn't even understand like people living in California specifically. Like, the cost of living is so damn expensive over here. Like, I genuinely am being so for real when I say this. I don't know how, like, let's just say like a single mother, if she has 3 kids, how are you providing Christmas for them? Like, I'm sitting over here like, yo, I could barely do it for my damn self. I'm all on my own. And I'm like, this is so expensive. Everything's so expensive. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't understand how a family could do it. So to me, I'm sorry. I love this trend. And even if people film it, even if people, I don't know, have to make a TikTok for it or whatever, I don't know. I'm all for it. I'm sorry, y'all. You guys can disagree with me. That's totally fine. I'm never going to hate on somebody doing a good deed. And I'm not going to sit there and be like, you're just doing that to be performative. I'm like, hey, at the end of the day, they're doing a good deed. Okay. Anyways, I want to go ahead and start this off to where this guy actually had made this TikTok. Okay, I'm just going to play a portion of it so you guys can get the gist of it, because he had made this TikTok kind of like calling out James Charles for like promoting his brand, because on one of the kids' wish list, they had like, they wanted to be like a makeup artist or whatever. So James took it upon himself, because he found out, which I'll play a clip from that too. He found out that you can actually like bring different items. They don't have to necessarily just be purchased from Walmart. You could actually just take them there. So he said that he wanted to go put some of his, new products, in there. And I'm like, I don't really see the problem with that. Do you know what I mean? And also on top of that too, if I'm just being so for real with you guys, if like somebody's doing something good and they're like promoting their brand in the meantime, it's like they're still doing something good. Like, y'all, I don't know if you guys like where you guys live, but where I live, we always have the helpful Honda Center thing, to where they're always like making commercials about like what Honda does for the community, and Honda paying this off and paying that off, and buying like Dodger tickets and like just doing random acts of kindness. And I'm like, y'all, Honda's promoting Honda while doing that. But like at the end of the day, these people and these brands, they don't have to do anything good. They really don't. Like, yeah, I'm sure you could be like, oh, it's just a tax write-off or whatever, but it's like, they still don't even have to do that. You know what I mean? They could just end up paying more in taxes and not have a tax write-off, and just kind of like, just say, oh, I'm not going to do anything. So to me, I don't give a shit. You're doing something good. So anyways, I want to go ahead and play a clip from this guy's TikTok so you guys can hear what he has to say. Check it out.
Using Angel Tree Shopping to hard launch your Black Friday sale featuring new products that you're launching from your own brand. Girl. Look, the plot has been lost for a while, but this is emotional manipulation to the highest degree. First, I have to say really quickly that the Angel Tree Shopping phenomenon that has happened on social media is unbelievable. It's incredible. And knowing that so many kids are going to get to celebrate the holidays with love and joy makes me so happy. I never skip an Angel Tree Shopping video, and the power of social media used in this way is truly just unbelievable. But when you are using something that is so emotionally meaningful to people like Angel Tree Shopping as a vessel to sell your own product, that's disgusting. Not only is it disgusting, it's heartbreaking. To know that you would stoop so low as to use a vessel like this for your own profit and your own gain, there truly are no words.
I gotta say, I completely disagree, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, if he's promoting his brand, whatever, if he's throwing it in there, who cares? Honestly, I really do think like if, you're a brand owner, like this is a good opportunity to like show off some of your new products. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, this person who wants to be a makeup artist is probably going to love that they got some new products or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I just really feel like that guy was being a little bit much. I'm like, oh my God, sir, get over it. Anyways, James Charles commented underneath his original post right there and said, my comment suggested that I include my brand for an Angel Tree kid who wanted to be a makeup artist. So that's what I did. You don't have to like me, but that doesn't change the fact that a kiddo asking for makeup probably does. Have a blessed holiday. Which, I'm sorry, I'm on James's side about this. And here we go again with this shit, y'all. I know every single time that I'm on like Jeffrey's side or James' side or whatever, people comment about me in stupid ass Reddit, and they're like, oh, he flip-flops and his idea, he plays both sides of the fence. I'm like, are you guys dumb? Like the people that write that stuff on Reddit, I'm like, you guys have to like literally be a little bit slow, okay? Like a little bit mentally challenged, because I'm sitting over here like, if we are talking about this topic right here and I agree with this, then I agree with him. If we're talking about this topic over here and I don't agree, then I don't agree. Do you know what I'm saying? Like these are the types of things that I'm like, how do people sit there and say I'm flip-flopping? Like you want me to get on the internet and hate a person for every single thing and just be like anti that person even if I agree with them? Like to me, that's crazy. I'm never going to do that. I'm like, y'all, if I agree with James on this, I agree with James on this. I'm sorry, you already know how I feel about James, okay? But in this situation, I'm like, he's doing a good deed, and I agree with what he's saying. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and play his video response right here, but before that, I do want to go ahead and play a brief, little portion of the clip so you guys can see his promotion of his brand, because I do think that is important to show, because to me, I don't know, it's not like he was... I don't know. I didn't feel like he was doing too much. Honestly, I feel like since he was making this nice gift basket or, gift set, let's just say, for this kid who wants to become a makeup artist, I'm like, y'all, like, it just seemed like a nice little touch to the gift that he had already purchased more things for. So I do want to go ahead and play this. That way you guys have a little bit of context on that. Check it out.
Josephine, 11 years old, need clothes, shoes, makeup, wish, digital vlogging. Josephine, if you want to be a beauty guru and a vlogger, I got you, girl. I'm gonna grab her a basic canvas eyeshadow palette, then I'll also grab her a brush set as well. We're about to launch 4 new shades of blushes for Black Friday. I think that I'm just gonna grab her all 4: Sugar Plum, Ginger Snap, Winterberry, and Snuggle. She can keep her favorites, and maybe if she has extras, she can give some to her friends. I'll grab a J15 as well.
I feel like if you're gonna actually put all the new Black Friday blushes in there, you have to do the freckles as well.
Callum, good idea. I've got all the painted goodies.
So yeah, in my opinion, like, that's not doing too much. I don't feel like he's taking this whole entire moment to just like promote his brand. It's like one of those things that they would classify as like a shameless plug type of thing. And I don't know, y'all, I just don't really think it's that deep. Like the fact that people get up on the internet and just be calling people out for like everything, I'm like, oh, like, y'all, it's not that serious. Like, honestly, it's not that serious. And also too, can I just point this out? A lot of people are like being a little bit shady towards these content creators who are doing these angel trees, TikToks. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm for this. I am for this. I am 100% rooting for all of the content creators to get out there and go purchase these angel tree wish lists and purchase everyone's gifts. I think it is the cutest thing ever. And on top of that too, I think it's the most thoughtful thing. And y'all, can you guys just imagine the fact that like even James Charles, because he did like a couple of these videos, right? James Charles like went balls to the wall shopping for these kids. I'm like, they are going to be so thrilled. Who cares if he makes a video? Like, people have to think of like the end game here and be like, oh my gosh, let's go ahead and rationalize here and be like, damn, these kids are going to be so happy. They're going to like get their Christmas gift wish list and they're going to get everything that they want. And I think that is so awesome, So I just feel like sometimes, you know what I've learned in life is sometimes people's hate for people really outweigh any type of rational thinking. It's like, okay, y'all, I don't like James Charles. However, at the end of the day, I'm not sitting here bashing everything that he does. And when he does a good deed, I'm like, okay, like I don't have that much hate for anybody on this planet to where it's gonna like cloud my vision of even when they're doing something really good and charitable. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's just my little 2 cents on the matter. Okay, I do want to go ahead and play this TikTok reply right here to where James Charles actually addressed the situation himself. Check it out.
Using Angel Tree Shopping to hard launch your Black Friday sale featuring new products that you're launching from your own brand. Girl.
Oh God, I love this app. Every single day it manages to surprise me. Only TikTokers can manage to find a problem with underprivileged kids getting free Christmas gifts. Like, is this really what we're talking about? I've seen so much discourse over the last couple of days about influencers participating in Angel Tree videos and whether or not this is just a trend or who's really doing it for the right reasons. Who cares? Who cares about the content? It's about the kids. These are literal children that would normally be coming downstairs on Christmas morning to nothing underneath their trees because their families can't afford it, all of a sudden having hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of gifts, toys, accessories, clothing, and most importantly, necessities for them and their family because this Angel Tree program and other people deciding to adopt them basically for the holiday season. Who cares if it's a trend? The only reason I found out about Angel Trees was because of the fact that it's a trend. I've never heard of Angel Trees before. I follow this beautiful creator named Serena Neal who was doing Angel Tree videos, and as soon as I saw them on my For You page, I instantly got hooked and started watching them because they're so fun. It's cool imagining these kids on Christmas morning getting these beautiful, amazing gifts that their family couldn't afford to get them otherwise, and now they're gonna have it. Like, that's what Christmas is all about. It's magical, and if somebody can bring that magic to life for them, how can you be mad at that? My first Angel Tree video had nothing to do with makeup at all, and I had so much fun while doing it, but my followers left me a lot of really great suggestions on how I could do it better if I was to go back for next time. One of the things they told me was I should find somebody that wants to do makeup or wants to be a makeup artist and give them makeup. So that's exactly what I did because my audience requested it. You don't have to like me. Clearly, you don't. But that doesn't change the fact that other people do. And chances are, if an 11-year-old girl, Josephine, wants to be a makeup artist one day, she might be a fan. She might not be as well. Who knows? Who cares?
Now, y'all know it's pretty rare when I agree with James Charles, but I 100% agree with him. Like, at the end of the day, who cares? You know what I mean? If people are doing it for the views, to be performative, whatever the case may be, it's like you're doing a good deed. And I'm so sorry, y'all, but I'm so happy that, people are out there even purchasing these, wish lists for these kids and purchasing them all of the things that they want. I just think that's so awesome. And I don't care. At the end of the day, y'all know I've already said this before, even when it came down to the Mr. B situation, I'm like, oh my God, like, why are people so damn negative over this? Like, Jesus, like, low key, people need to, like, I don't know, get out, go touch some grass, maybe smoke some grass. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. I don't know why people got to find a problem with everything. It's like, oh my God, things like this, if I'm keeping it real with you guys, I feel like the more people bitch about stuff like this, like, people are obviously not going to want to do sweet, kind things like this because people are going to be like, oh my God, they're just doing it for this and they're doing it for that. So they'd be like, you know what, let me just not even do it, And it's like, y'all, James Charles, who has almost 50 million followers on TikTok, like him doing this trend is inspiring probably tens of thousands of other people to do this as well. So I'm sorry, y'all know I don't, really agree with James Charles a lot, but on this topic and, some other topics too, I do agree with him on. And this one specifically, I 100% am on his side on this. Like, I'm like, People need to chill the hell out, okay? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.